Okay, I'm going to try to do a review, or at least a comparison, between the SAR K2-45 and the FNX-45 Tactical. Both these guns are fairly similar, but there's quite a few differences, and I didn't see anything else out there on the web that really compared their sizes, their features, and I kind of just wanted to make this video to show folks what you're getting for your money. So let's start with the FNX-45 Tactical. I'll go ahead and show this is empty. Let me put down the camera. Hopefully you can see that that's empty. Both are a single action, double action handgun. The FNX-45 Tactical is of course made by FN. It's got a polymer frame. It is definitely a full-size gun. Has 3-threaded barrel. Has the raised night sights for suppressor use. Has a manual safety here that is ambidextrous. Has a standard ring style hammer, not a spur hammer. The single action is fairly light. It's a little spongy, but it's pretty light. The double action I find to be a little long, and it's a little tough to reach. I have probably medium-sized hands, maybe a little small, and to reach and pull is a little difficult. So you can see that it's not quite as smooth as some other double action pistols I own, especially CZs, but it's not too bad. The grip on it is fairly large, but you can change that. It has 3 different back straps that come with it, and I changed this out for the smallest one that fits my hand a little better. I guess my biggest complaint about the FNX-45 is the raised sights. Unless you're using a suppressor, they're fairly difficult to pick up quickly any targets, and they're really only good with suppressor. And I understand that this is the tactical version with the threaded barrel, so you kind of know what you're getting before you buy that. Probably what's the best about the FNX-45 Tactical is capacity. Let's pull out this magazine. You're getting 15 plus 1 in this firearm, 15 plus 1 of 45, which is pretty outstanding. The mags are quality, you can tell. I'm pretty sure these are made by Metgar. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm getting that confused. But very high capacity, 15 plus 1, comes with 3 magazines, the soft case, and all the other accessories. Mounting plates, of course, because you can mount a RMR on there, or burst fast fire, whatever kind of optic you want to put on top, which is pretty nice. So the takedown for it is fairly easy. There's videos out there. Overall, great handgun. I enjoy shooting it. It's a great shooter, very accurate, and I have really no issues with it. Let's move on to the SAR K2. I'll just show you that this is clear. Hopefully you can see that. Now the SAR K2, it's actually a Turkish gun. It's imported by EAA. There are not too many reviews out there on these. I kind of read around the web, and there were great reviews on it. Looked like a quality piece, and especially for the price. I think I picked this up for, I want to say $450, maybe a little less than that. So for the price, it's great. What's a little different about it is a CZ style handgun as far as the slide rides in the rails. So your bore axis is a little lower. The beaver tail is really nice on it. Let's look at the single action. Excellent. I find the single action on this gun to be much better than the FNX. It's just really crisp. There's really no take up whatsoever on it. The double action, I'd say, is similar. It's pretty long, kind of spongy, and then it breaks. And it's a little far to reach out there. The grip size, I'd say, is similar, but there's no way to change this. So what you see is what you get, and there's really no change in that grip size on it, and it's fairly large. So if you're pulling a double action, you gotta really reach out there to pull it. Your single action is much easier. It's right there. So it's a little easier. What I can say about the SAR is it's extremely accurate. I'm more accurate with this handgun than I am with pretty much anything else I own. So it's an extremely accurate handgun. As you can see right there, the rear sight is adjustable. I did have to bring that to the right. I was printing a little bit to the left when I first got it with the how it was configured from the factory. So I adjusted that basically all the way I could to the right, as you can see there. And now it's putting them right on there for me at 15 and 20. So that's about all I really shoot it at. It is only a single side safety. It's really meant for a righty. I think you can reverse the magazine release, but I haven't tried that, so I'm not sure. I'm a right-handed shooter, so. But you can carry it cocked and locked, just like the FNX. There's no decocker on this, though, like the FNX has. Looking at the magazine capacity, you're getting 14 plus 1 with these SAR mags. And these are definitely made by Metgar. So I think I was thinking about this one when I was talking about Metgar for the FNX. But these are definitely made by Metgar. Great quality mags. The only problem is they only comes with one. And they're kind of pricey, and finding them is difficult. I think I found 2 extras from Tombstone Tactical, and I think they cost me, I want to say, $45 a piece. So they're a little expensive. But, you know, both handguns are great. They both have rails. They're both fairly similar in size. So let me put down the camera and see if I can give you a comparison between the grip size. Hopefully you guys can see that. They're pretty similar in thickness. If you look at the barrels, the SAR K2 is actually a little thinner in the profile as far as the slides go. So that's kind of nice. There's the grips. Fairly similar. And the sights. Now what's nice about the FNX-45 is that it does come with night sights, which is really nice. The SAR K2, they're standard dot sights. So you're only getting the contrast sights, not really night sights, and makes it a little difficult to use in low light conditions. Overall, I paid, I think, $1,000 for the FNX Tactical, and I paid about $450, I want to say, for the SAR K2. In my opinion, I would go with the SAR K2 all day long over the FNX-45 Tactical. You know, taking out the suppressor use and taking out you know, the name for FN, they're really similar handguns, and the SAR is definitely a beefy handgun. It's heavy. It's probably, I think it's, I want to say it's 46 ounces. I want to say it is. I'll have to look that up. The FNX with the polymer frame, you're coming in a little lighter. Probably, I can't remember what the weight of the FNX is, but it's not. It's probably 3/4 the weight of the SAR K2. So if that's a consideration for you, okay. But Really, they're both full-size duty handguns. I use them really for my home defense handguns. If I wanted a double stack 45, these would be my two choices. And really right now, I'm planning to put a light on the SAR K2 and run that as my bedstand gun. Just because it's an excellent shooter. It feels great in the hand. Not saying that the FN doesn't, but for the price, you know, you could really get two of these SAR K2s and still have some left over for the extra mags before you get this FNX out the door. So I just kind of wanted to provide that little comparison. If you guys have any questions, this is my first video. Sorry if I said ums and ahs a lot. And hopefully I gave you a little bit of information, a little bit closer look at what the SAR is and how it compares to the FNX-45. And hopefully that makes your decision easier if you're like me and you're looking at two full-size double stack 45s. These are the kind of two choices I came up against. I actually bought both, and I have no regrets with either, but I just kind of wanted to make a video to show the differences between both. Thanks, guys.